Let's just give it a crack and see if it actually works. Hi, my name is Emma from Queensland and welcome to my channel. You'll mostly see me mucking around in the garden, playing with worms or cooking something from scratch or trying to repair something that I have thrifted or talking about my financial journey. And that's because I am a single woman. I am now 37 years old and I moved back in with my mum to try to save for my own property. I really want to live on acreage and I want to just live a simple life, but it's so hard in the current housing market. So let's see how we go. But today I wanted to start a series of videos documenting my YouTube journey from start to finish. I started my YouTube channel because I feel like I have a vast range of skills that I wanted to share with the world. I'm a secondary teacher currently, but I also have skills and experience in naturopathy, massage, yoga teaching, support work, what else? Permaculture, social media management. I used to teach piano. Anyway, I digress. I really enjoy filming content, and I think this is probably because I did film and TV in high school and I found it really interesting and I really enjoy the editing process. And I also started doing film and TV at my first year of uni, but I realized that I probably didn't want to spend my time indoors editing, which is funny because now I am still indoors doing my teaching job and I am still doing a lot of editing. But go figure. But I'm trying to merge the two. So things that I actually enjoy, I'm just going to film it and turn it into content. And I know there's no niche, but I don't know. I'm not a niche person. I like a lot of things. What I really want to do is bring both of these worlds together and monetize my channel so that I can financially help me reach my goals. And as I mentioned before, I really want to buy land, probably in Tasmania, because I just love that place. And I just want to live a simple life, tinkering around in the garden and teaching people things that are important to help care for the planet, I guess. So today though, in addition to my gardening videos and whatever else you'll see, I wanted to start a behind the scenes series of my YouTube journey because it has been a bit of a learning curve. So it's only been 2 weeks since I posted my very first video and I have already learned a lot of things. And I wanted to just summarize those things so that maybe someone else could benefit from it because I've already learned those things. Again, I'm just a teacher at heart and I just want to teach and help people. So, without further ado, here is the first 10 things that I have learned starting my YouTube channel from the very beginning. Number one, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then you should probably start watching other creators' YouTube channels on how to do this. I didn't do this. I just got an idea and launched straight into it. Classic Emma. But I have found out as I've sort of been moving along that there is a wealth of knowledge out there and everyone is extremely generous on YouTube. So anything that you can think of that you want to learn, it's going to be on YouTube. So look it up. A big mistake that I made straight up was launching my YouTube channel and then posting it on my social media. Actually, it was just on my Facebook. So I posted it on my Facebook and asked everyone on my Facebook, which is mostly family and friends and people that I friended in high school. Hey guys, I have started my YouTube channel and I would love it if you would watch this video and subscribe. So apparently that's a big no-no. And I swear I watched the video about this the next day. And the reason for that is you're just kind of confusing the algorithm. I can't say that I fully know the ins and outs of YouTube, obviously, because I'm here. But it makes sense that posting on your own little bubble in your world is only going to get a few people who are actually interested in what you're doing rather than putting it out into the world and letting it organically find its people. Anyway, don't do that. The second thing I had an issue with, which really just frustrated me a lot, was your storage. Storage on my phone and my laptop, both of them filled up pretty much the second day of filming. So I couldn't film anymore. I couldn't put anything on my laptop anymore. So I had to come up with a different solution for that. I actually bought an external SSD hard drive thing and learned how to manage my storage better. So consider that first of all. The third thing is get a decent tripod. I have a tripod that I bought from Officeworks, I think, when I was doing social media stuff for my naturopathy business, but I hate it so much. Like, I hate it. I'm using the ring light from it at the moment, and it's good for that, but as a tripod, it's just absolutely terrible. No offense, tripod, like, you have a purpose, but I upgraded pretty quickly, and it was pretty cheap. Like, I think I spent $30 to $40 on this pretty cool tripod that, again, I saw another creator using and they recommended it. It wasn't $1 billion. It was like, I don't know, 35, let's put it in the middle, $35. And I love it. It's so handy. Yeah, have a look at that guy. I'll put all of the things that I'm mentioning, not that I want to be flogging stuff, but anything that I actually think is useful and helpful, I'll put them in my description so that if you're interested in it, again, I'm not going to be doing any hard selling, but if you're interested, it's in my description. Number 4, don't download the analytics app on your phone, because if you're anything like me, you will become obsessed with it. So every 5 seconds, I will be refreshing and looking at it and seeing if I have got new followers or new views or whatever, but it's not doing anything. But it's just a silly little obsession. To monetize, you need to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm currently sitting at 30, and you need to have 4,000 watch hours in the same year, and I'm sitting at 4. So that's fine. We're at the beginning, baby. It's all good. So I have looked at the analytics desktop thing on my computer, and I'll look through it. I don't know what it means. I don't know what I'm looking at. I just open it and maybe it'll make sense later, but I'll still keep looking at it. Maybe I'll figure it out. I should watch a YouTube video on understanding the analytics of YouTube videos. Okay, number 5. This is something that also really grinded my gears. This really annoyed me, okay? I've done this several times. I'm slowly starting to get better, but always test your audio every single time you are going to film something. I had an original mic thing that I was using, and it just crapped out one day and just stopped working. I don't know how to make it work. So I ended up buying another one, but I'm a little bit special when it comes to testing my audio. I just trust it. And then when I go to edit it, it's just not there. So that's somewhat frustrating. But that's okay, because we're learning. Number 6, filming takes a lot longer than you will think. So if you're in a rush and you just want to do a quick little filmy before you rush out the door, that's not going to happen, okay? Any task that you want to do, it's probably going to take 3 times as long, because you're trying to think of different shots and set up the tripod, test the audio, and make sure it's actually going to work. Number 7, lighting matters more than your camera. So most people know about this, and I'm sure I'm not telling you anything new, but golden hour and whatever the morning version of golden hour, I feel like both are like 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. here in Brisbane at this time of year. I will get out of bed. I usually get out of bed early anyway, but I'm taking my phone and my tripod and I am looking for that kind of footage, because that is when things actually look really good. So make sure you're taking advantage of good lighting times. I haven't really filmed much indoors. This is actually my first time filming indoors and looking straight at the camera. So how am I doing? Let me know. I don't know. It's very awkward. Which brings me to number 8. When you film something, you won't feel like you. You'll feel like bit of a tool. But I have learned, I don't know, to, I guess, trust my voice a bit more. Like, I get up every day in front of kids, in front of disengaged teenagers, actually, and talk. And that's fine. No one's held a chair at me recently, so that's nice. But I think watching yourself back, you're always like, ugh. But whatever. Shut up, me. It's fine. Which takes me to number 9. Expect to be cringe. Like, I feel very cringe doing this right now. And there's lots of things that I have done or filmed or videos that I'll put up that are going to be cringy, but that's fine. I do lots of stupid stuff. And maybe this can just be one more. And if I monetize, then maybe I can cash in on doing stupid stuff. Number 10. Finally, we're at the end of the list. You don't need fancy gear, especially not in the beginning phase, which is where I am right now. And I am literally using a $40 tripod. Let's go with $40. I bought a little, this guy, mic thing, and I think that was like $35, $40. And what else? I'm using my iPhone, and I've had this iPhone for like 3 years, so it's not even the latest model, but it's fine. I'm also just editing with iMovie on my laptop, so I'm not paying for anything else. I know that I will probably have to upgrade at some point, but I figure right now I'm just still learning and testing things out. And if it does mean that I start to improve, then maybe I will invest a little bit more into it. But for now, let's just keep it a little bit cheaper. So this is my first video doing this, and hopefully it'll be a weekly series, maybe not as long as this one. So those were my top 10 things that I have learned in the 2 weeks of starting my YouTube channel. I hope this is helpful for someone else. I hope it was slightly entertaining and not just watching a Dorcas Malorcas crap on in a bedroom about stuff that, I don't know, again, were that cringe. Who cares? If you like my weird sense of humor, you can like and subscribe. That would actually really help me out. All right, I'm gonna stop filming now, and now I'm gonna edit it. I have forgotten my line.